directly into this mess. A couple of days ago, maybe 2 days before Blueface turned himself in, which was yesterday, which was June 12th, 2024. He had to check himself in for a violation on his probation. This chick, the real Bonnie, inserted herself back into the equation. Now, in this video interview that she did a couple of days ago, where she, I feel as though, self-promoted herself, and Blueface, of course, helped self-promoted her too, because she did a remix on the Barbie soundtrack of his baby mama, main chick that he's no longer with, Jaidyn. But also she admits in this interview that I guess she was one of two, because obviously Chrisean was one of the main chicks, because after the show that Blueface had in the house, the baddies or whatever, the Bad Girls Club, whatever the name of that show was, um, they were the last two women that were living, probably doing everything that a girl does, and Blueface having the benefits of whatever they were doing for him. Bonnie was staying there with her son. At the time, the son was really small. I think right now he's about 5. However, Chrisean Rock was not pregnant yet, but she was in a toxic relationship alongside with the real Bonnie with Blueface. She decided to bounce, okay? So she just came around recently and decided to do this interview. She's obviously trying to not crawl before she walks. She's trying to just get to the finish line. So, whatever toes that she crosses or steps on, that's what she's going to do to get there. So in this interview that she did a couple of days ago, I don't think that it was the right thing for her to do by um, inserting Chrisean Rock's name in the conversation, which she did. I think the whole interview, she made it about Chrisean Rock. I think that she has like a low-key vendetta from the time she left after the show was no longer on air that Blueface was producing. um, they had a love-hate relationship, let's just say. They all lived in the same house, like I said before. Obviously, they probably both were intimate with him. Let's just, let's keep it 100. We all grown adults. But she had some things that when she left out that front door and never looked back, that she did not like or never liked about Chrisean, and she spoke on it on this interview. Now, this is going to be a 2-part, so you're going to hear me talk. I'm also going to do a commentary to it with you listening to bits and pieces of the interview. However, it will not be in this video. But she basically was, Chrisean Rock this, Chrisean Rock that. And Chrisean Rock's makeup artist was in the studio. Now, this is what I thought was a little bit suspect. If you knew that that was Chrisean Rock's makeup artist, and she made it clear while she was doing your makeup in that same studio, now that's the art. She wouldn't be playing in my face or doing no makeup. But I guess she, Bonnie, the real Bonnie, Blondie, that's in this interview right now talking, she had a little bit too much to say about Chrisean Rock, and I guess that the makeup artist made it clear to her she was a makeup artist, even though she did do her makeup, and she even admitted, the real Bonnie, that her makeup was done flawlessly. So she's thinking there's no vendetta, it's business, but it wasn't all business, because she was talking about Chrisean, had Chrisean's name in her mouth to the point of she was being disrespectful on Chrisean's name. Now, let me just say this to you. I don't know if the makeup artist called Chrisean and then Chrisean ordered her to attack, or she just did it on her own accord. However, she, the makeup artist who I'm referring to, decided to take matters into her own hands, called herself going into the interview, Hunty, okay, and check the real Bonnie that was doing the interview. And that little mama, she stood up. They didn't really get into no like physical altercation, but if they didn't have anyone intervening in the middle of them two, it would have got ugly. The makeup artist had on a beanie, honey, with a wig that was attached. So the real Bonnie, she stood up. I was kind of surprised with her little self. She snatched the hat off, thinking she was snatching the hair and the hat, and the hair and the hat both came off together because it was attached. Okay. Um, and they broke up the altercation and separated the two. And I guess the makeup artist, now she wants to, test her allegiance to Chrisean Rock. I did do her makeup. This was business, but I have to do more because Chrisean Rock is not here to handle the situation. I'm one of Chrisean Rock's goons, so I'm gonna take action in behalf of Chrisean Rock and make a fool out of myself. I just got a wig, my wig, snatched off my head that's attached to a hat. Which who has a makeup artist that buys wigs that are attached to hats? Well, apparently that's Chrisean Rock's makeup artist that buys wigs like that. But that's neither here nor there. But a lot of stuff has been going on within the last couple of days. So we can already see how ugly it can go back to, even with Blueface not being around to help trigger it alongside with Chrisean Rock. We know that she's very capable behind the closed doors of being real religion publicly and behind closed doors. But also she can act like a, gangster. A female gangster. And we don't know, we probably will never find out. Did the makeup artist, in fact, call Chrisean and tell her about this interview with the real Barney, which is her op? Or did Chrisean hear about the interview and sick the makeup artist on her? We don't know how it went down, but it went down to the get down. And like I'm telling you, the year just started. It's only less than 14 days into the new year, and people got drama with them. And it's really, really crazy how things go down. And as we speak now, this is the makeup girl here, which is crazy because she just got her wig. I can't even talk right now. I can't believe, why would you have a wig on your head with a hat? And she looks like she don't even need a wig. She's got long hair, unless that's another wig on top of a wig. Yeah, but she pulled that red hat off, honey, with that little blonde wig on her head. And to me, it was hilarious. I had to share it with y'all. It's more to come to this madness. There's a lot of chaos going on, you know what I'm saying? Tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's some videos that I put as a recap video for my audience that I really feel as though did not get a chance to see it because I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I will recap it for 6 hours so that whoever missed it can play catch up on my channel. And going forward, reminder, we will start doing our lives again as soon as I get the attention of my beautiful audience again. I know that I've been off and on, not consistent, but this year is our year. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna make no future promises. I just gotta just strap it down and do what I need to do. Not talk about it, but be about it.